Hello, hello. Numa282 here, and welcome to a Let's Play I've been wanting to do for a while. I've been hearing about this game for a long time online from friends. I understand that it's basically a intense, disturbing psychological horror game masked as something innocent and cute. Some of you probably already know what I'm talking about, mainly because it's in the title. But we are playing Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. I think this is Plus, yeah. So we're gonna be doing this. This is gonna be on my PS5. I'm very excited. I got this game a couple weeks ago, and I've been wanting to do it, but I wanted to make sure I finished Luigi's Mansion and at least did a couple more videos into Resident Evil. But I figured, this one, Resident Evil is making my heart want to explode and fall out my ass. This one's just going to destroy me mentally and emotionally. So this should be fun. What's really cool is the Plus version that came for that you could buy for the PS5. I understand it comes with like a bunch of 6 new side stories, 13 additional tracks, 100 unlockable images, unique goodies inside. So the unique goodies. These things are actually super cute. So first off, we have the DDLC, the double DLC plus. Oh, double DLC. That's fucking Doki Doki Literature Club. We have the soundtrack. It's a cute little download that they have as like a floppy disk. It's so cute. So I have the soundtrack for this game now, which I love music. We have this cute little Literature Club membership card that I'm, of course, going to fill out. We have this business card for a Lib Musai at Metaverse. I feel like that's probably going to be an in-game reference. Either that or they were just ahead of Facebook. Okay, and then we have these cute little stickers that I'm going to add to my sticker board, which is up behind me. You can't see it. And then these are like little 3D cardboard figures that I'm going to put together. They have names though, so I'm going to have to learn these people's names first. And then lastly, this really cute thing that I came with. It came with this poem, which gorgeous lettering and everything like that, labeled Control. So let's read this poem. Hopefully it doesn't spoil anything for the game. I doubt it, but Control. The satisfaction of control, the direct cause and effect of pressing pen to paper, the pride in my achievements, the responsibility for my mistakes. I breathe the weight of it all. Problems are just things that need solving. The future is called anxiety. The past is called regret. The present can be shaped by my hands, by my words, by my actions. It controls me, anchors me to my handcrafted reality, imprisons me within my own artisanship. The captive pen makes meaningless stains, wet lines soaked up by the pulp of dead cells. That's why I must learn to relinquish it all. The weight, the responsibility, the pride, the control. The pen in my hand and the one of my heart, so I can fly and chase yours, or learn to be happy watching you fly without me. It's actually a really nice poem. I like that. It's pretty. I just feel like there should be somebody in the comments like, it didn't rhyme. Okay, so this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Well, Doki Doki Literature Club, I've been disturbed since childhood, so let's fuck around and find out. Alright, okay. Now, this is going to be the first game I'm playing on my PS5 using my capture card, so might be a little grainy. I don't know if it's too bad. I'll just re-record, but we'll see. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Wow, they're really just telling me not to play this damn game. No, we're just gonna... I'm worried. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region, and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Jesus Christ, Doki Doki. I wonder if this was just for the PS5 release? For the console release? I wonder if they actually did this on... Was it on Steam? This is so cute. I know it's not going to be, but it's so cute. Oh, enter my name. Okay, go with Numa. It's so cute. So I know it's a psychological horror disguised as a dating sim. Okay. Oh, there's no voice acting, so get ready for Brandon voice acting 101. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance. It's me, I'm the annoying girl. Waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. A little rude. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Okay, so Sayori is the pink-haired chick with the bow. So it's the softer pink. Ha ha. What? I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Numa. Yeah, I know. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. What is that texture on that sweater, though? Okay. But you did wait for me, after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. The laugh is just gonna be bad every time. Just be ready. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Numa, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I was doing that as her, that was me. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. Nani? You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. That's a big mood. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. That feels a little rude. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. That's sweet. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. What the hell's a NEET? I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! I like the double A. It's like, yay! You know? Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I thought that's a creature. I was like, damn, okay. Just going in on poor Sayori. Like, my god. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Okay, so she's gonna be like the obvious romantic choice. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I looked around and realized I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah, there is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I'd bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cutting as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Okay. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I would do it for less. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Oh, you're pretty. I love the purple hair. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? So you're annoying. You're the one that's basically a child. Got it. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Numa, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Aye, except the one in the middle looks like a child. Let's not be gross. What are you looking at? Not you. Literally, out of all of them, not you. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Okay, so the mean one is Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. I feel like Yuri's already my fave. Just the purple hair and everything. I love her. Don't say things like that. I didn't even mean to stutter, but I stuttered perfectly for that line. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. Okay, Monica. She looks like she'd be a main character in a show. It's great to see you again, Numa. Monica's fine. It's great to see you again. That's how I greet people too. I just lightly bend over. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Numa. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Fuck off, Natsuki. Ew. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Yeah, let's get more caffeine into these girls. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! I'm not gonna take this game seriously at all. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Just so cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Oh, is this supposed to be where I see her as wife material? The girl who looks like she has one tooth? Just hurry and take one. Whatever, Natsuki. I don't like you. I don't see me warming up to you at all, but your eyes are really pretty. I like the pink. I like your hair too, but we'll see. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around on my finger, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I made it. You did make it, you dumb bitch. Sorry, that was aggressive. I don't know why I'm so mean to Natsuki, but like me and her are not friends. She's a child. I mean, I guess we're all children in this scenario, but she's like the closest to child. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. What is... Oh. I'm gonna start doing that. Just like hands down. Oh. But not for you, no. You, dummy. That was fucking rude. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? No, but a hard seltzer does. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Oh, sorry, don't. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not it. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Really? Because her facial expression has not changed. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Aha! I just every time, oh my god, you complimented me. That's crazy. Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. That's actually like a really cool idea. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Natsuki, off in the distance, being a bitch. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. As a bookworm, that's false for me. Especially, oh fuck. Can I go back? Is it like a thing? Is that like a... Okay, so this is how I do that. What did she say? Especially when it's something that... Oh, I already read that. Damn it. Okay, alright, so. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. I don't know why, but me and Natsuki were enemies. Like mortal enemies. I'm anti-Natsuki today. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Numa, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Alright, you can just call me fucking stupid, Yuri. It's fine, go for it. Well, that can change. Oh, I am suave. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Damn, okay, Numa. I know that's me, but like, damn. Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Actually, that's a good point. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately, big same girl. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh my god, Natsuki, me and you, girl, not friends. Definitely not romantic interests. You are just the worst. Oh, why is that? Well, I'm just a little bitch. Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. Okay. Why is everybody blushing so hard? Are you guys sick? Do you have fevers? That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? Me? The small girl with pink hair likes cute things? Obscene. What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. Okay, Natsuki, now if you guys are like, you know, if something LGBT is happening right now, then maybe we can be friends. Maybe. I'm not cute. Ugh, God, you're annoying. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ... Ellipsis. Oh my god, that face though. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. You know what? That's a good moment. Let's have a moment of silence. We're gonna go ahead and cut the video off there just because it's already really long. But thank you all so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed this video today, please subscribe, like, and or comment. Also feel free to follow my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, which are all listed below. Alongside that, you'll also find a link to my Discord channel, so come join the community. We're a lot of fun. But thank you all so much, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye! This is long.